Hey Spice Fam, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today I will be showing you how I make green pigeon peas soup with ham bone. If you're interested, keep watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Put on your post notification bell so you don't miss each time I upload a new video. Also comment below and let us know what other recipes we can try and we will gladly do it. So without further ado, let us get into today's video. To make our green pea soup or green pigeon pea soup, we'll start off with our ground provisions. Here I have some green fig, I have here some edibles. I was lucky enough to get yam, and of course we have here some dasheen. So let's go. Now, because this process could be a bit messy and then when I do peel them it tends to itch my skin, I decided to put on gloves. I did not have, actually I have clear ones but I can't find them, so I'm just going to use one of those that I have on hand. So now that that has been applied to my hands, or I did put them on, we are next going to start off by just wetting the ground provision. Now you can wash it out really well to get rid of all the dirt and all of that. So I'm just basically spraying the water to help get rid of some of that, and then I am just going to start peeling. Now you can use a knife or one of those kitchen gadgets. Comment below and let me know how do you peel your vegetables. Well, actually it's ground provision I should say. So I will continue to do this and then I will come back to show you the next step. So as I said, I was lucky enough to get yam. Sometimes when you get yam in the supermarket, it's a bit on not supermarket, sorry, the market, the vegetable market is a bit pricey, but I was able to get one piece, so I was thankful. I haven't had yam in years actually. Yeah, I know it's crazy, guys. Yeah. Another thing is that with the green bananas, because it has a lot of stain, I did not want to have to deal with that. So I was happy that I do have on the gloves and I'm able to still peel the green fig. Alright, and usually, traditionally I should say, we would use coconut oil on our hands to peel, but I still don't want that sticky feeling on my hand. Yeah, so that's why I'm so thankful that I did that. So once I would have finished peeling the ground provision, we are next going to put all the skin in a bag, as you are seeing me doing here, and then we're just going to clean out the sink. And as my mom always say, while you are cooking you want to ensure that you clean so that you don't have a whole lot of dirty utensils on hand after you have finished cooking. So next I'm just going to wash out the gloves with the stain. It's actually easy to come out. You can also add some oil onto it and it comes out even faster. And then we are going to finish that later, but next I just want to show you what the provisions look like. So that's what it look like, and we are going to set that aside and move on. So here is the green pigeon peas, and we actually bought it frozen, so I prefer fresh, but we got it frozen, so that's what we are going to be using. And here is my ham bone that I had from since Christmas. I had it wrapped in foil and stored in my freezer. So here it is, and that would just definitely give your soup a lot of good flavors. So now that I have removed it from the wrapping or the foil paper, I just want to give you a closer look. As you can see, it's still very much frozen. So next let's move on to a pot. We are going to start off by adding in some water. I can't remember how much the peas were, but if I do find the packaging I would definitely let you know how much it was. And then I add in some water. Next I add in my bone. So once I would have added that in, I'm just going to allow it to boil for a bit, just to help the peas to burst in, as well as to help with the ham bone to get some flavor and all of that in there. So I will be doing some chicken, adding some chicken to the soup as well, and it's freshly washed, and there were a little bit of water in there, but I just didn't bother to remove it. Yeah, so I'm just going to season it. As you can see here, I am definitely going with all the seasonings that I have on hand. Also, this all-purpose seasoning is actually my first time using it. Well, not the first time, but I bought it later last year, I think it was, and it's actually not bad. I use it very cautiously, of course, but it's not a bad mix to your food at all. Then I went in with some green seasoning, you know how we do it here, and you want to mix that up very well. I want you to mix it in really well. You want to let it sit while the peas is bursting. Now, ideally, you want to make sure that your meat is seasoned at least 15 hours before or so, or or at least a couple hours before. But I did not have that time. So while that is sitting there, I'm next going to move on to cutting up my onion and my garlic. Also, you can comment below and let us know how you make your green pigeon peas soup. It's actually a favorite of mine. So once that is done, I'm just going to set that aside and check on the pot. And yep, as you can see, it's boiling, y'all. So what I did, I allow it to boil for a bit, and then next I'm going to add in the chicken. And it's basically, I think it was chicken breast that I have here. Yeah, so we're going to add it to the pot. And once it has been added to the pot, I am just going to mix it around a little bit, and we are going to allow it to boil some more, because at least you want to have the meat half cooked. All right, so we're going to allow it to boil some more, and when it's done, I'll come back to show you. So here it is a few minutes later. It's already boiled. It's actually half cooked. So next, what we are going to do is to start off by adding in our onion and garlic. Also, hot pepper or scotch bonnet can be added to the soup to give it that extra flavor. I didn't have any on hand, and so I just use whatever heat or something like black pepper, sorry, or cayenne pepper I have on hand. Next, I'm going in with some coconut milk, and then I'm following up with the provisions. Now, I did not add the green fig at the same time, simply because the green fig, I don't want it to break up too much, and I'm just trying to be careful so that it doesn't melt. So what I am going to do is just add in the rest of the ground provision, and then I'm going to allow it to boil some, because they will take a little bit longer to cook than the green fig. And then next I will add that in. So I did add in some water to basically help with the cooking process, and once it's boiling, I will come back to show you the next step. So now that it's boiling, I'm adding in the green bananas, or green fig as we say. Once that has been added, I'm just going to mix it until it's incorporated into the mix with the other ingredients. Next, I did actually make some dumplings, and I did not record it simply because you would have seen me make it several times. But this time I just added some chia flax or flax chia blend in there, because I usually don't make my dumpling plain. I like to add something to it to make it a little bit on the healthy side. So once I add in the dumplings, I am just going to season the soup. Now you want to make sure that your soup is very flavorful, so add in your seasonings and ensure that you taste for salt and all of that. Now the ham bun does have some salt, but at the same time you still want to make sure that your food is flavorful, so you want to check and be sure to add salt as needed. Also, a little bit of sugar can be added just to help bring out the flavor of your soup. So once I add in the seasoning, I'm gently moving them around as I had just put in the dumplings. And once I've done that, we are going to allow it to cook. Once it's done, I'll come back to show you. So it's a few minutes later, and as you can see here, it's all done, y'all. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. The ham bone is there. This is what our soup looks like. Yep. No, I prefer to use the fresh green pigeon peas, but I did not have any, so yeah. So this is what it looks like. I did turn off the heat, and next we are going to plate and come back to show you what it looks like plated. So here is the final plating, y'all. So you get bits and pieces of the ground provision. You can see bits and pieces of the ham in there, some of the chicken that I put in, the dumplings, the peas. Ooh, and the broth is so delicious. So I really do hope that you did enjoy today's video. Don't forget to comment below, let us know what you think. I would love to hear how you make your green pigeon pea soup. And of course, with the addition of the ham bone, it does create a lot of flavor. Until the next time, see you in our next video. Bye.